What's up, guys? Welcome back to Tuned Engines, and today I'm gonna be showing y'all the new project truck. Okay, guys, as y'all can tell, if you look in here, there is no engine in here. All of a sudden, like, the truck just breaks down and a bunch of smoke comes out, and that's when I knew that the truck was busted. What's up, guys? Another episode of Tuned Engines, and on today's episode I'm gonna show you how we put this Chevy 350 V8 into the 62 C10. Let's get on to the video. Alright, guys, before we can start swapping out the engines, we first have to take off all the other stuff we'll need from this engine. And the first thing being is taking off the pressure plate, because this engine was from a manual and we need to convert it back to an automatic. So another thing we're gonna do is also paint the block. We actually went ahead and got some engine block paint, so it can last a long time. But yeah, we chose to go with the orange. Alright, guys, so the first thing we went ahead and took off from the old engine was flywheel, cause this one's for manual transmission, and this truck is automatic. So yeah, this is the first thing we took out. Alright, guys, so the next thing we took off was the clutch. Right here, I have a clutch disc right here, and the pressure plate. Alright, guys, the third thing we took off was the power steering pump, because this truck has no power steering, so we went ahead and took off the power steering pump. Alright, guys, so the fourth thing we took off was the AC compressor, because even though this Texas heat's killing me, I don't need no AC in my life. So yeah, we took off the AC compressor. Alright, guys, so the fifth thing I took off was these exhaust manifolds. So the only reason I took these off is because these are from California. That's what my friend told me. And these have like a bunch of like stuff, so like they can run cleaner, but we don't need this. We don't need any of this junk up here. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put the stock ones, or the other ones from the other engine. Alright, guys, so we took off this thing. I don't even know what it does, to be honest. Like, I just took it off because I didn't need it, and I'm trying to keep this engine like as simple as possible. So yeah, I guess this has to do with the emissions, but yeah, I'm not sure what it does, but we don't need it. Alright, guys, and the last thing I took off was the water pump. The only reason why I'm taking this one off is because I have a brand new one I'm gonna be putting on this one. It's for a 350 motor. So yeah, this is the last thing we took off. Alright, guys, so this is all the stuff we took out. As you can see, it was a bunch of stuff we didn't need. We're trying to keep this engine as simple as possible. But yeah, that's all the stuff we took off. Alright, guys, so right here we're actually going to go ahead and take off the old engine. This was a 283 small block Chevy, by the way. So we're taking off the engine that was broken. So right here we're actually trying to take off the flywheel from the old engine, because if you remember, the 350 had a manual transmission flywheel. So we're actually going to go ahead and put the old one on the new engine. Alright guys, so right here we're taking off a little bolt, and this is where we're gonna put the thermostat, because on the old engine this is where the thermostat went, and since like they're the same blocks basically, this is where we're gonna put the new thermostat. Alright guys, so the thing you're looking at right now, believe it or not, this is a mechanical fuel pump. So this is a fuel pump that we're gonna have to put on the side of this engine. And this one's the old one from the old engine as well, because like I said, since they're the same block, the parts are basically the same. Alright guys, so we just got the engine and transmission lined up. That was the hardest thing of doing this, but we got it lined up, and now we're gonna actually tighten up with the bolts and pull the transmission a little more closer. But yeah, so far it's going good. Alright guys, so the engine isn't here, but we're gonna have the water pump right here, and then the alternator. That's all it's gonna have. No more accessories, no more nothing. It's gonna be a simple engine. Alright guys, well hopefully next time we're gonna start the truck. Alright guys, well that's it for this video. I'll see you next time.